Hi, I'm Emily, and you are on my channel, Couch Potato to Summit Peaker. Today, I'm going to tell you why I've started this channel and also do a quick first impressions review on one of my backpacking pieces of equipment that I just got. So, why am I starting this channel? Well, I have never been backpacking. So if you're watching this channel and you're thinking, great, I found someone that I can learn from, this is not that channel. This channel is started so that other newbies that are thinking about getting into backpacking can follow along my journey, watch where I fail, watch where I succeed, join in the many laughs that I think will happen along the way, as well as this channel is for all of you who are into backpacking, have been into it for 5, 10 plus years, and want to encourage someone like me along the way. Fill in those comments below if that's what you want to do. So yeah, this channel is not going to be for those looking for sound advice. So click away if that's what you're trying to do. But I will say I am going to use some of the knowledge that I've gotten from other YouTubers that I'm following who have been doing backpacking far longer than I have, because at this point I haven't backpacked. So, and I will link their links down below. This is also my first YouTube video, so you'll find it either in the description or the comments or somewhere. If I'm really feeling tech savvy, maybe I'll put it somewhere up here. Otherwise, I'm just putting my hands up in the air for no reason. All right, so moving along, I'm doing a first impressions of a sleeping bag. Yes, I don't know what I was looking for. I went on YouTube. I followed along with some great advice from some other avid backpackers that have been doing backpacking 5, 10 plus years, and I think I figured out a little bit about how to find a sleeping bag, not a backpack, a sleeping bag, and I think I figured out a few things. So what did I figure out? Well, I figured out that I needed a budget backpack. Shortly after starting my journey into trying to find a sleeping bag, we're talking about sleeping bags, I figured out that they can be expensive, $200 to $300, and that was not in my budget. So I had to start looking for budget backpacks. Some of the things that I figured out that I would need is, one, I wanted a sleeping bag. I keep saying backpack, a sleeping bag that was going to be for at least 3 seasons. I didn't want to have to buy more bags. I wanted one that could be versatile. I live in Southern California. My goal is to maybe backpack through some of the Sierras, and even in the summer the temperatures they drop and they can get kind of cold. At least for someone in SoCal, they get cold. And so I wanted something that can get to a comfort level for me into the 30s. And so that really meant looking for a bag that comfort level was into the 20s. Because I'm a girl and I sleep colder, that's kind of what I was looking for. So then I figured out I wanted what's called down, and for several reasons. One, for the warmth that down offers, but also because it can be compacted really small into your backpack, and it also weighs a lot less than synthetic sleeping bags. We are avid car campers. We have lots of synthetic bags in my garage. They are heavy, they are bulky. I knew I didn't want something like that, so I wanted down. Once again, that means price goes up. Down bags are super expensive. So I was on the hunt to find a down sleeping bag for under $100. That could get down to the 30s. Nearly impossible, I figured out. I did look at going through the used avenue section, looking through Facebook pages. REI has a great used section with prices over 50% off their bags if you buy used. You can also look at garage sales, thrift stores, and I didn't find anything I liked doing that. You could also look on Amazon, or another website is called AliExpress. AliExpress offers really great bags at really cheap prices. The thing is I don't know much about those bags, and even then, for a quality bag from AliExpress or even Amazon, same bags, I was looking at $150 to $160. And they had mixed reviews. So I knew I didn't want to spend that much money on a bag that, what if it didn't work? It's still $160, just thrown out the window. So I was trying for cheap, and I came across this bag called the, make sure I say it right, the OmniCore bag. Now, it's a bag I didn't hear about, and that's actually why I'm putting this video out. There's no videos on this bag. And in case you come across this bag, I wanted to give you kind of a sneak peek on what this bag is all about, and maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't even work for me. So, but let's go into this bag called the OmniCore Design Bag. And I got the model. It's the 10 degree, that's in Fahrenheit, M-3D mummy shaped bag. And when it's not on sale, you can get it anywhere from Amazon and other locations for about $90. On sale, I found it at Macy's for shipping, tax, everything out the door for under $50. It's like unheard of, right? One of the reasons why I went with this bag is, one, it was cheap, but it offers down and synthetic. So it offers both. So that keeps the price down and kind of keeps the weight down. This, when I weighed it, I don't have a very techy scale like some of the other YouTubers, so I don't know the exact weight, but when I weighed it, it was 3.75 pounds without the compression sack, just the bag alone. So that's a decent weight bag for down and synthetic. One of the reasons why I like this bag is synthetic does offer, there is a perk to synthetic. Synthetic, when wet, continues to keep you warm. And so on this particular bag, the outside layer of it is synthetic. So if it gets wet, it's going to continue to keep you warm. The inside layer that's closest to your body is down. This bag says that it's 650 fill power duck down. And so it's pretty plush. There is a good amount of loft in it when I opened it up. And it's about, I didn't measure it, I don't know, it's about 3.5, maybe 4 inches total loft from, floor up. The loft is pretty consistent through the bag that I noticed. There's actually more, and I don't know if this is normal. Once again, newbie, I don't know if this is normal. There's a lot more plush at the feet. It's really packed in there. So that's kind of the bag as far as what's filled. The outside shell is the 75D diamond ripstop polyester. Inside is the 50D brushed polyester. This size fits up to 6 feet tall people. It's perfect for me. I am 5'2", so yeah, I'm plenty big. So I did get the regular size. This is not the long size. Some of the things that this bag advertises that it has that might be a perk for you, I don't know if it's a perk for me, but it might be a perk for you, is it does offer a pocket at the bottom of the bag. So, I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Who knows, right? But you can put stuff in there, maybe a flashlight, I don't know, water bottle. I don't know what you would keep at the bottom of your bag that you need to get to in the middle of the night, but maybe something. Hey, if you know, comment below and tell me what you would put in that pocket. The other thing it has is a pocket on the inside, close to your chest. Another little zipper pocket. It's smaller, but I did put my phone in there. It fits my phone, which I probably would keep in there. I don't know what else I would keep in there. Chapstick. I don't know. You keep something in there. I've heard people keep also water filters in their pockets to keep them from freezing. So you might put that in there. But I think it's a plenty big size for even if you wanted to put a few other things other than your phone in that pocket. So you do have 2 pockets, 2 zippered pockets. The other thing that this bag has at the bottom is it has these 2 very large straps that you can stick your pad in, so they'll stay in place. The other thing that this bag has is it does have a nice hood. It's pretty plush on the inside. The bottom layer of this bag is not duck down. It is just that synthetic layer that they have at the top. It's on the bottom, which is perfect because I was researching, and as I was researching more, duck down or any down underneath the U gets compressed and then it doesn't really do its job. So it's kind of pointless to have a lot of down underneath you if you're just going to compress it because you're laying on it, right? So it does offer 2 zippers. One zipper that goes all the way to your foot box. They open both ways, so if you need to create maybe a draft near your feet if it's too warm, you can do that, or you can open it all the way. I suppose you could use this as a quilt if you wanted to, because of that. The other thing it has, it does have another smaller zipper on the other side. I don't know why. Okay, so this is, we'll get into my dislikes in a second, and maybe I'll come back to this zipper. But it does offer another zipper, maybe for easy to get out, maybe to fold it down. If you're too warm, I could see you using it for that. The other thing that this sleeping bag has is it does have a, I don't know what it's called, you know, the neck thing when you pull it together. It's like a collar. Maybe it's called a collar. And it is filled with, I think it's down. I think it's filled with down. I could be wrong. It could be, but it does feel like down. So it's filled with something. So you do have a collar. It has a drawstring for the collar in the back of your head. It has a drawstring for the collar that goes in the front of your neck. It also has a drawstring for your hood. So you really can cinch everything up really nicely. And then when you zip everything up, you can open up these, and I'll show you right now. You can open up the Velcro and close it, and that pretty much locks the zipper in place so it doesn't go down in the middle of the night. They have 2 on either side of the zippers at the top. So you really can get cinched in. I did use this for part of a night in my backyard. It did get pretty cold. It got down to, it was in the upper 40s. So it was pretty cold. It was windy. So it probably felt more like closer in the lower 40s, to be honest. And I will be honest, it took me a while to get warmed up. I was just in leggings. I was in an REI base layer, and I had wool socks on. That's all I had. And it took me about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes to really feel warm. My feet were cold, my hands were cold until it got to that point. I was able to fall asleep. I did have everything cinched in. And when I did wake up in the middle of the night, it was around midnight, I was warm. I wasn't cold. There was no cold spots. I didn't feel any cold spots. I did use a pad with the R value of 4.2. I think that helped. I didn't last the night, and it wasn't because of the bag. There were noises outside, and we have critters, and I thought it was raccoons getting in, so I hurried myself into the house. So I will try this again when I'm more brave and can handle the raccoons, probably tonight because we have rain here in SoCal, and it is going to get pretty cold again, and I want to test out my tent in the rain anyways, and I'm hoping to be brave enough to stick it through, and who cares if there are raccoons outside. Also, should I be backpacking if I'm scared of raccoons? I don't know. It's a question I should ask, right? So, do I like the bag so far? I do like the bag so far. I think for the price, especially when you get it on sale, it does really well. Things I don't like about it, I think it's pretty heavy. I think you didn't have to make it that heavy, OmniCore Designs. I don't think you needed a zipper at the bottom for a pocket, or even a pocket, like let's just be honest. I think also these straps are really wide. It just seems like excess material that you don't need. That also makes it heavy. The other thing that makes it heavy is the heavy duty zipper, the second zipper. I don't think you needed it. And the other reason why I don't think you needed it is it's kind of a pain in the butt. This zipper opens up all the way at the end and can come undone. And it's a pain in the butt to try to get that zipper back up because it also has a 2-way zipper, and I don't think you need a 2-way zipper on a opening that's maybe 1.5 feet. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It adds more weight and bulk. Like, I think you could have gotten this down closer to 3 pounds if you had just gotten rid of some of this stuff that you don't need, in my opinion, on this bag. Those are some of the dislikes so far. The other thing I dislike is the Velcro that connects. When it does connect, you have it all cinched around your face. On the inside is this little piece right here that gets uncovered, and it just has these scratchy, irritating plastic edges. Those are the few things that I'm not a big fan so far of this bag. I want to mention again, it is rated for 10 degrees Fahrenheit. I did reach out to the company. They don't have a comfort rating just yet. They did say that they would let me know as soon as they got one in. My guess is comfort wise, probably for men it's around 20 to 30 degrees. For women it's about 30 to 40 degrees is my guess so far. But really, what do I know? Yeah, it does compress pretty small too in its sack. I can get it down to about 10 inches by 8 inches, which I think is fantastic if you do use the compression sack. Which is another great feature of having a mostly down bag, right? It can compress really well. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I'll let you guys know if I sleep through the night, whether there's critters or not, and how it performs out in the rain and the cold here in SoCal. And otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the rest of my videos if you happen to find another one. And until next time, have a great day.